Tonight, some tenants in the River Arts District have received notice they'll have to vacate their studios as city inspectors point out dangerous building conditions. News 13's Kimberly King is streaming live on Old Lyman Street near those warehouses. So, Kim, what happens this weekend?
Darcel, this weekend the power could be shut off by Sunday, but as late as Monday for sure, as Duke Energy will get contacted. A local Asheville architect owns all these 8 warehouses you see behind me on Old Lyman Road. At one point, one of the tenants in here tried to do work without a permit and saw this cease and desist order and got fined as well. But the overall issue for all of these buildings is safety. These are the 8 warehouses blanketed in graffiti at 339 Old Lyman under serious scrutiny by building safety inspectors. Today, this notice of violation and removal of utilities due to unsafe conditions went up.
It's unfortunate it's closing, but if it's unsafe, I guess there's no alternative.
Jennifer Goff is an artist who rented space in the area 2 years ago.
I think it's a shame that they'll get the boot.
News 13 has seen multiple correspondence city officials have had with longtime property owner Robert Camille, including May 7th and July 1st, demanding he make the building safe. This inspection document shows one warehouse had absolutely no fire protection systems from fire alarms to sprinklers. A note details the building as full of numerous combustible and unsafe electrical practices.
Because of the safety concerns out here, we just couldn't let it go on any further.
Shannon Tuch is Director of Development Services.
There's a lot of combustible material on the property, so if something were to ignite, it'd be uncontrollable.
There are some serious public safety concerns regarding fire protection.
That from Asheville's Assistant Fire Chief Wayne Hamilton. In addition to fire hazards, there are also structural concerns. This is one side of building number 5, which code enforcement says is leaning, and also you can see several cracks up and down the wall. We spoke with the property owner by phone.
I rent warehouse spaces, vacant warehouse spaces, some of which have power, some of which don't. If an artist wants to go in and do some work, I have told them all up front that I'm doing nothing with the building.
The building owner, Camille, says he's told tenants they have to do upgrades, but there has been confusion with some trying to get permits and electrical work done without permitting.
We don't enjoy, making things more difficult for any of our artists in our community, but the buildings are unsafe. That's the bottom line, and it doesn't do them or anybody else in the community any good to allow the occupation of buildings that could be unsafe.
The property told me while he was speaking with me today that he felt a bit ambushed by city officials, but the people that we spoke to with the city code enforcement say they have been speaking with him for years, trying to get him to bring these buildings up to code. And speaking with tenants as well, there is a lot of concern among the tenants. The property owner told me there were only about 4 artists in here, but we understand there are many more from speaking to people, and it does appear that the property will lose its power by Monday. Reporting live along the River Arts District, Kimberly King, News 13.